Hi friends, Russ here having more Daisy Lever gun fun, and today we're going to do a comparison. We're going to compare our favorite Daisy gun, the Red Ryder carbine, against a Marlin lever action cowboy gun. Now, in the past, these are brand new examples of the Red Ryder and the Marlin. In the past, the Marlin was issued by one of the Crossman companies, but now the Crossman is under the umbrella of Gammo Daisy. This particular Marlin, and it says somewhere on here, is a Umarex product, still licensed by Marlin Firearms to bear their name. But we're going to take a closer look at both of these. Both of these guns, as it states on the box, are 650 shot. It says so right here, and it says so right here. Also, a difference in these, the Daisy says their maximum velocity is 350 feet per second, although I've never seen one out of the box that can even come close to that. The Marlin gives us something probably a little more realistic. It says 300 feet per second as their maximum velocity. That's just some of the characteristics. Let's take a look real quick at what the box gives us on specifications. You see the Red Ryder has the Red Ryder logo. There's no Marlin logo on their stock. The Red Ryder also says the action is lever cocking. Both are lever cocking. Both have a crossbolt safety. Both have the trigger inside of an opening in the cocking lever. The Marlin, however, does come with a large loop lever, and the Red Ryder comes with the standard finger-sized loop on theirs. Both have the wrist, the curved wrist, so that the cocking levers are curved. Okay, and they both have a loading gate, and I'm pretty sure whenever we take these out of the box, we're going to see the similarities in these guns themselves, not just in what's printed here in the material. So let's pull the Red Ryder out. And I said these are brand new. I haven't taken either one out or shot either one. So we're just going to do a real quick visual on the similarities. If I can get this Red Ryder out of here. Okay, I'm going to have to cut the bands. Get my little knife out. Okay, we'll cut the band. Pull the plastic sleeve. Okay, here's the Red Ryder. Okay, now let's pull the Marlin. It also comes with its paperwork, as does the Red Ryder, and we're going to compare those. The Marlin doesn't have the safety band on it, but we're going to pull the bag off of this one. Okay. So let's start from the front. If we look at the front of these, the Red Ryder has a ramp sight. The Marlin has a ramp sight, but the Marlin sight, even though it's integrated with its muzzle cap, it is a cover cap. See how that covers over? And it has a little piece of the cover cap extended to cover up the opening in the fake magazine here. It has what looks to be an exact copy of the Red Ryder loading gate. The Red Ryder's muzzle is integrated into that front sight, but it slides inside of the sleeve. And of course, its loading gate acts in exactly the same way. Both guns are approximately the same length. I think because of this cover cap that they have on the Marlin, it's probably about a ½ inch longer. It seems to be anyway. The Red Ryder has this band, the forearm band, which is a friction fit over top of the gun. The Marlin's just barely comes to the face of the forearm, and it's held on with a screw. And if we look at these, they look to be about the same as far as function. We have a lot of the specifications written here. We do have a Marlin insignia here on the barrel. The rear sight, it's elevation adjustable, but if you look at the sight itself, it has a little peephole in it. The rear sight on the Red Ryder, it is a notch sight. It also is elevation adjustable. Both guns have this little hump on here, which actually is the mainspring stop, which goes all the way down and bears against a rivet that goes through the gun right there. Right there. On both guns. These are the profile here where the cocking lever goes in is very similar to what you'll see here on the Red Ryder. If you look at the face, they have about the same depth of cutout. This cocking lever, however, is a metal cocking lever. And the Daisy comes with this particular model, a metal cocking lever. And some of them come with the polypropylene plastic cocking lever. So these particular ones are both metal. Both have what look to be exact copies of themselves on the triggers and crossbolt safeties. Just push them in and out like that. Now, because people consider the Red Ryder to be a saddle gun, it has the saddle ring on here and the lanyard. However, you won't find anything like that on this. It is a cowboy style gun, but not a saddle gun. The forearm on the Marlin is much longer than what you'll find on the Daisy. The Daisy's is made of wood and stained. This is made of plastic, and it has an embossed type of checkering on it. The buttstock on the Daisy is wood also and stained. This is a plastic buttstock, and what you'll find is a little cowboy figure on the knob of the bottom of the wrist, and there is, I don't know if you can make it out too good, but it says Marlin on the butt plate of the buttstock. Another difference in these, the Red Ryder has a through bolt for the buttstock to hold it onto the receiver, and to keep it from rocking one way or another, it has a screw that goes all the way down through the wood. What we have here on the Marlin is no top screw, but to compensate, it uses 2 through bolts, and that keeps any motion from the gun. So these are the visual similarities between the two. To tell you the truth, I think they're probably pretty similar, and I'm not able to get out right now and do any type of shooting comparison and to do any testing as far as impact, power, and distance, but that will probably be forthcoming at a later time. Right now, I just wanted to get a good look at these, and to tell you the truth, I'm impressed by what I see on the Marlin, except I don't like certain things like the aesthetic look of this front muzzle cap. I'm not crazy about the fact that the band had to be screwed on to secure it. I do like the fact that it comes with a loop lever. That looks kind of nice. And to tell you the truth, if for a molded stock, this one doesn't look bad at all. It doesn't look bad at all. It has checkering. It has the cut grooves here. The drop on it is real similar to what you're going to find on the Daisy. So whenever you're shouldering it, your sights will line up. I don't know how I feel about that rear sight on the Marlin being a peep sight. May or may not be beneficial. Both of them have a little oil hole right about here. And one thing that I won't know until I take them apart. In the Daisy, their action as far as compression and so forth stops in the front here, and it has a step down. So the front of the barrel is smaller than this part back here. On the Marlin, we're maintaining the same diameter all the way through. And I suspect it's the same diameter as what you're going to find here on the Daisy. And it maintains that all the way to the front. That's not necessarily going to hinder or improve performance of the gun. It just makes it a straighter looking gun. Okay, friends, if you have any of your own comparisons you want to talk about, I did say we were going to look at the paperwork on these also. So what we have here is for the Daisy, we have the little Daisy operation manual, caulking instructions, okay. And for the Marlin, get this open. We have the Marlin manual. It gives us the attention card, cautions and so forth. Here's another warning. It gives us something from Umarex talking about warranty, and it also gives us a ways to protect your investment, register the product, and so forth. So there are the comparisons. I don't know if this one, you know what? I'm so tempted to give this a cock. I don't know if this has the anti-bear trap on it, but I suspect with the looks of the trigger and the location of the pivot on the lever and so forth, I suspect it does. I'm going to just try that one time. Hold on tight here. It does have some sort of anti-bear trap in it. And we're going to release this. Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. If you have any questions, we'd love to hear from you. If you get a chance, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll be talking to you soon. Stay safe.